Susumu's Higa's Manga Okinawa is a tough, powerful read. A peaceful, independent kingdom until the annexation by the Japanese Empire in the 19th century, Okinawa was the site of the most destructive land battle of the Pacific War. Today, Archipelago is Japan's poorest prefecture and a willing host of 75% of all U.S. military bases in Japan. Okinawa brings together two collections of intertwined stories by the island's pretty evident mangaka, Susumu Higa, which reflects on its difficult history and pulls together traditional Okinawan spirituality, the modern-day realities of the continuing U.S. military occupation, and the senselessness of the war. The first collection, Sword of Sand, is a ground-level, unflinching look at the horrors of the Battle of Okinawa. Higa then turns an observant eye to the present day in Mabui, Okinawan for spirit, and explores how the American occupation was irreversibly changed the island prefecture, showing the lands of the archipelagos indigenous spirituality and the central character of the youth priestess. The new collection of manga by Susumu Higa brings new understanding to a global audience. Join us for an early look inside. The War, the first section of Okinawa, Sword of Sand, takes the reader to the past, specifically with journey to World War II, when civilians found their homeland turned into a battleground, with both American and Japanese troops coming and going. War became a part of life, from school age to old age. These interconnected stories show the effect of the war on the locals. Some stories are heartbreaking, others offer a look at the opposing sides for the people on the ground. Locals are called on to divert, alter, and even end their lives and loyalty to a nation they have only recently become as part of where the war ends. The story isn't over. The present day. In the second collection, Mabui, we see Okinawa as it is today. Military presence is a part of modern life, affecting everything from farming to industry. The lives of locals are inherently tied to the bases, leaving many of them to choose between their livelihood and their morals. At the end of some chapters, as for some chapters in Sword of Sun, Higa reflects on the inspiration for these stories. Some of the former collection come from stories his parents told him. Others expand on anecdotes he heard and wonders about, but one other things connect all these stories across both collections: spirituality. The soul in Okinawa, treasure in the entirety of Okinawa, is a sense of Asian spirituality. Priestesses pray for the people and the land, crossing into military grounds to access sacred spaces. People, too, have these prayers performed for them, leading to compelling visions and memories. However, spirituality is not solely represented as calm and beautiful. Grave robbers, of which there are quite a few, content with horrifying visions, but they make their lives after their varies. But it shows. Story after story, how the island's spiritual identity is treated on how they approach the military identity thrust upon them. The book also includes extended interviews with Higa. Here he discusses his inspirations, his views on life on Okinawa, and how he hopes the world seek his work. While the stories are unflinching and often disturbing, they are must read for fans of historical non-fiction manga or otherwise. Pre-order Okinawa now from Fantagraphics.